What's up? It's your boy Carcino in there telling y'all to wake up, wake up, wake up. Now we here to talk about Ashanti. Ashanti. Mm, mm, mm. The finest piece of candy in the industry. Now, she's remained intact as far as keeping herself in the public limelight, but she should have been a lot further along than she is right now. That's how I feel, because Ashanti, she's at a point now in her career where she's supposed to be enjoying the fruits of her labor, but instead she's got to, model and try to perform songs and try to push her album. But now it's all these younger girls, even though she still looks amazing, it's these younger girls that are out here getting it done. And that's because she never really had a signature style. Her style, she was never really known as a powerful vocalist or anything. She was mostly a beautiful girl who made popular songs, like remakes of popular songs that people loved. They would remake them, and she would be put on there, but she wasn't a very strong vocalist. She was a okay, alright vocalist, but wasn't very strong, but she was very beautiful. It wasn't until she started dating Nelly, and they dated for years, that they were really complete, and they probably should have married. But for her image and her wanting to stay in the game like she is, and she just oozed sexuality, and that seems to be her calling card now. That's all people want to see from her. And they got to see her half naked on stage, everything, and people not focused on the songs anymore. They just focused on how she looks. And now people like celebrities or athletes are these kids who now just got bank. James Harden, bank. So it's nothing for him to blow some money on Ashanti. It was rumored that Trey Songz was smashing and all that craziness. And James Harden has always been low key. Don't tell nobody really who he's nailing and, how foul he is. Him and his player was, doing the same chick at one point. But with him, it comes with the territory. But he's got a personality thing where he wants his girls to be a certain way. Like, you're not going to be on Instagram posting pictures with him. You're not going to be taking pictures in his home. You're not going to be doing any of these things or talking about him. And he wants women to follow these commands. So he's very demanding. And you're not going to walk in with him holding hands. If you have dinner with him, you have to arrive and be at the table. And then he might come over to the table and sit down and have a meal. I mean, that's just how he does it, so that the press don't know his business and nobody in social media gets in his business. Now, of course, for all these arrangements, you will be compensated quite well. He was hitting one of these Instagram models or professional girls the same way. Now, seems like he caught Ashanti at the one of those Diddy pool parties, and she's willing to play ball for the right price. Diddy kept her around, and got her a nice good deal with Ciroc for advertisements. So she was paid quite handsomely to advertise for Ciroc and be their model, whether it's her stepping out of water, whatever. He takes her on trips. So, but she was never Diddy's. Diddy had his thing on the side, blah, blah, blah. But the industry's pretty crazy. But obviously, she's very private herself. like with her and Nelly. So she basically did the whole Nelly thing and is still doing it with James Harden. You know, they keeping their thing private. You know, dating Khloe Kardashian, once that got out, you know, that her and James Harden was an item, he didn't like it too much. He didn't want anybody in his business like this. And by them having that reality show, I don't know what he was thinking in the first place. So once that became public and everybody was in his business, this thing had to cease. Mainly because Odom, you know, he went and OD'd, and it was great for the show if she was there to show support, because they were technically still married at the time, or they had just finalized the divorce. So at this point, I don't know, you know, what's going to happen with Ashanti's career. But if this is serious, hopefully she could break down Harden's, you know, demands and his demanding personality and dominance. Or maybe she's the type of girl who likes a man that's dominant and she just stays, you know, submissive. Well, we'll have to wait and see how this thing plays out. But yeah, they've been an item for a while now, a few months, like about 8 months, probably longer. You know, I think somebody's starting to put 1 and 2 together. You know, social media or something else. They'll find out if they really want to. So I don't know. Maybe has Ashanti found the one? This could be it. This could be it. So she want to deal with Psycho James? She can deal with Psycho James. I don't know what it is with them James names. They keeping them in play, huh? Your name James, you in there. Well, it's going to be Blame James. But tell me what you think. You think James Harden is just weird and crazy? Or this is a good match for Ashanti? Let me know.